Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sheena Rush. Thank you for tuning in. I'm really hoping that my connection is okay because for some reason I usually get kicked off at least once in doing a live video. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out what I have to share. If you don't know me or if you're checking out my page for the first time, my name is Sheena Rush. I am a fellow business owner, network marketer, direct seller. I'm in that industry. I'm also a mom to a sweet little 3-year-old boy, and I'm married to my high school sweetheart. And yeah, I also have a wedding business that I work on the side. And so I am pretty busy, just like probably all of you are. And so what you're gonna find on my page is basically throughout the last year, I've been really focusing on how to go from the traditional ways of building my business to now moving online, building my business online, whether it's social media or other online marketing strategies. And that's just because these days where I'm at in my life, I just don't have the freedom and flexibility anymore to leave my house, to do the home parties, to do the weekly meetings, to do the events. My primary focus is my child, and I am the primary caretaker, you know, so, and also being very active and involved in his ABA therapy. So I'm really kind of strapped down these days at my home, but I still really want to grow a very successful business. So maybe that's you too. Maybe you're a full-time parent, or, you know, and you just don't have that flexibility anymore to like do as many home parties or meetings or presentations like in person at somebody's house or a hotel or whatever, like you would need to in order to really grow your business to where you want it to be, right? So, let me know if that's you. I may, you know, drop a 1 in the comments if you feel me like we don't have the flexibility anymore and we got to find other ways to make this work, right? And to grow our business. Leave a 1 in the comments below, even if maybe it's not children, but maybe it's, you know, you work full time, right? And so you really have only these little small windows each and every day to be able to grow your business. So, you know, also drop a 1 in the comments below if you feel me on that. You're like, I need other ways to build. Those ways are, they work, and I try to apply them as much as I can, but I needed another option. And so I've been working on building my business using social media. And so I'm excited to share with you my journey as I do that and all the little nuggets that I learned along the way. So yay. Anyways, if you're tuning in live, you know, say hi. I would love to get to know this community and who's watching and where you're from. Let me know where you're from. If you're tuning into the replay, just comment replay, and same thing. Let me know who you are, what you're about, and where you're watching from. That would be awesome. So today, it's more like going to be a series, 5-video series that I'm going to be doing. And it's basically on the 5 essential skills that you need to build a successful business online. And today I want to focus on personal branding. And just 1 moment while I take a drink of water. But personal branding is going to be step 1 and what I'm going to focus on today, because I didn't realize how important personal branding is. You know, when we join a direct sales or network marketing company or whatever it may be, we're taught usually to promote the company, so whatever company you may be a part of, and also promote the products that they offer. And so usually we get so excited and we get on, you know, social media and we start posting like all our stuff about, you know, it's like, our company is this, our company is that, our products are this, our products are that, you know. And the thing is, when people go on social media, they don't care. They don't care about our stuff and our company or whatever. Like, when people go on social media, they don't go on there to buy things. They're not, you know, checking out Facebook so that they can find something to buy. They're on there so that they can connect. They usually want to either learn something or have some sort of entertainment value to it or connect with people. And so when they see ads or when they see us plaster our stuff all over Facebook, that actually kind of makes them like want to shut down, and they usually just ignore it. And maybe you've seen this before, like on your own feed. You'll see like somebody that you know posts like, I don't know, something, a product about, you know, and they start writing about the product, and then you'll see another person from like the same company, and you'll like see them posting the same image, you know, and almost the same verbiage, you know, from the same company, you know. And here you have all these people that are posting all these things on Facebook, on your newsfeed. It's starting to flood your newsfeed of the same product from the same company, different people, you know, but they're all, and they're similar verbiage, you know, and you're just like totally bombarded, and you're like, ugh, like basically you just like either hide their posts, or you're like, you just totally like keep swiping and ignore them, right? And maybe you'll even notice it with your own like team. As you start to build your team, you'll start to see like your team members posting all of the same stuff that you're posting, right? And you're like, oh no, like, and the way that you feel when you look at, you know, social media and your feed and whatever, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's just all these people, all I keep seeing is like the same, is posts from this one company, or maybe it's several companies, right? And you just like start to ignore it, right? You don't even pay attention. Like, you just keep scrolling. I mean, is anybody else like that? Like, they get totally annoyed by people posting about their products or join their opportunity, and they're from this and that company, whatever, and you just find yourself like moving on, like not even paying attention. If you are, comment below too if you feel me on that one. You know, because the funny thing is that when we get excited about joining our business and like, or building it up or whatever, we post the same stuff. And it's like, we should know, right, how we feel when people do that to us, how it kind of like repels us, and we're just like not even paying attention. That when we do it, it's doing the same thing, right? People are probably not paying attention to us. And so what I was taught now is to focus not on talking about my company, not even bringing up their name, not bringing up the products' names, you know, to focus more on me. Who am I and what I represent? And that's kind of a mind shift that's really hard. But the thing that I've been learning is that it is you, branding you, and the person that you are is the only thing that separates you from everybody else that's doing the exact same thing, that's in the exact same company. So if you want to stand out from all the noise, you know, then you need to find a way to be different. And the only thing really that's going to make you different is by being yourself. And so I found that pretty interesting. So like I said, it's the only thing that really separates you from everyone else that's doing like the same thing. So instead, I've been learning more about defining like who I am and what I'm about. If I think about the products, let's say, a lot of people use the health and wellness industry as like an example, because I mean, it's a pretty popular industry. Instead of saying you're from, I don't know, Beachbody or whatever, and you're posting about Beachbody products and posting about the Beachbody opportunity, more trying to just be somebody that's focused on health and fitness. You want to be known as like somebody that eats healthy, works out. You more want to be like an influencer of some kind. I don't know if there's people that you follow on Instagram or YouTube. You think about those fitness gurus that you follow, and you follow them because you like their style, right? You like their personality. You like the little tips that they share. Maybe they're known for creating really great green smoothies, and you like that about them. Maybe they're the types of people that have really cool workouts that are super simple for moms to do while their kids are, you know, around, where they don't have to go to a gym, you know, to perform workouts and get fit. They could do it right in their living room with their kids present, you know. Maybe they make really cool meals and simple, quick, like, you know, 10-minute meals or whatever that are healthy and the family will love, you know. think about those fitness gurus that you follow on these other platforms and why you follow them. And they're not necessarily promoting a specific brand. They are who they are, and that's why you follow them. For me specifically, I found this person on Instagram. She's called the Teacher Diva. If you check out her Instagram profile under the Teacher Diva, I love her stuff. Like, her feed is so, like, it's so pretty. It's like a little edgy, but it's pretty. I really connect with her style. Like, I feel like I would totally wear what she wears. She's like a fashion person, right? She's a fashion girl. Like, and so she's created like this this brand of herself where she is, I wouldn't call her a fashion expert, like, but she has a sense of style that I totally dig. And she's like a fashion influencer, right? So she has this really cute feed. Like I said, it's kind of edgy with a little bit of pretty, and she'll post and recommend products and stuff. Like, she'll have an outfit and she'll post like a selfie or like an image of her wearing the outfit, and then she'll recommend the outfit. She's not necessarily promoting any specific brand. Actually, her brands they're different all the time, but it's like I love her style, and so I'm like totally captivated by her, and I check out her feed all the time on Instagram, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I would totally wear that. And then I read like her little I don't know, her, what do you call it? I don't want to call it a bio, but a little section above the image, and and she'll recommend like the top that she's wearing and where she got it. It has a link to where she got it. And if I'm like, I totally want that. So I click on the link and I go check it out, you know? But she's kind of branded herself in her own little way, that I totally dig. I totally jive with. I feel like, oh my gosh, like that's totally my style. And I'm like, I find myself wanting to buy whatever she recommends. And so when I think about ourselves and personal branding, it's really about being yourself. Who are you? Like, are you a mom, a stay-at-home mom? You're somebody that, you know, like me, I have to build online because I don't have that flexibility anymore. This is where I'm at. This is who I am. You know, I'm busy. I also have a wedding business. You know, I get that. People who connect with that and relate with that are probably going to want to see how I build my business too. And you got to think about you too. There's always going to be somebody that connects with you. Maybe they like your personality, you know, maybe they like, you know, the way that you teach. Maybe they like your sense of style. You know, maybe they like, I don't know. I mean, think about who you are, and there's always going to be somebody that totally connects with that. Because at the end of the day, people join people. They don't join businesses. And so you really want, in order to set yourself apart from everybody else that's doing the same thing, whether they're in your company or not in your company, you know, we all know that there's like competing companies too, like skincare companies, like there's a bunch, health and wellness, there's a bunch, you know, and so how are you going to stand out from the other person? From a different company. You have to make yourself unique. And the only way you're going to make yourself unique is by being you. And the people who like, I mean, think about your friends. Like, why are people friends with you? Because they like you, right? They like the way you are. They like the way you do things. You guys totally mesh well. Like, it's the same thing with growing, like an audience on social media. And a brand is people that like the way you are. They're going to connect with you and they're going to gravitate towards you. And so, you know, so when they have to make that decision, you know, should I buy from you? You're this person that's always sharing like fun little, like we're talking beauty tips or something. You're somebody, or a beauty company. You're in a beauty company, okay? Let's say you're always sharing fun tips, you know, 5-minute tricks to putting your makeup on real fast, or, you know, how to do your hair, make it wash and go, whatever the case may be. You're always sharing those kind of unique things, and then you happen to recommend like maybe a product that you used, versus the person that's like plastering their product info on a page. They're gonna gravitate more towards you than that person. When it comes to making a decision, they're instantly gonna want to be more towards the person that they connect with versus the person that's kind of like everyone else. You understand? Am I making any sense here? Just let me know if I'm making sense here. And not only that, you guys, when you think about, if you're focused on building your company, things can happen. Like your company can shut down. I'm sure you've heard of that before. Maybe you know somebody. If you know somebody where that's happened to, comment 3 in the comments below. It's pretty sad. Either the company changes direction, or they shut down, something happens to the company, or maybe like your life changes and, the company that you're with no longer kind of fits. You don't feel like it's the right fit for you. For me personally, that happened. I entered a company. Well, I left the salon world, and I went to be with my son, but I was going to take a huge pay cut, obviously, because it wasn't at the salon anymore. And so I decided to re-enter the direct selling industry, and join this one fashion company. And so I was really excited about it. And when I thought about what it would be like, I kind of related it to what my company before that was, where I did have quite a bit of success. And I was like, well, I had success in that company. I could probably do it here again, in this company. Well, the whole year, I kid you not, it was like I worked morning to night, to midnight, like early in the morning to midnight, every day, whether I was doing sales, I was doing live sales, I was doing album sales, I was doing inventory counting, I was taking photos of my inventory, I was taking flat lay pictures so I can, post flat lays for my album sales. I was, during the lives, I was doing, doing that for like an hour or two a day, and then I was doing the processing, the packaging, the shipping, there was so much to this business that I was literally working all the time. And I realized, the whole reason why it took away from the whole reason why I left the salon industry in the first place, was to be with my son and be really involved in his therapy as well. And here I was, where this company was, this was just the way that they did things. This is the way that people built their business, and this is what most successful people in that business were doing. And so it was kind of the culture. The culture was full time. And so I have no problem with working. I have no problem with working at all. But the way that their system was set up to be successful, it was not a good fit for me. And it was nothing like my previous company that I was with. And it's nothing like the company I'm with right now. So after a year of putting everything I had into that business, I realized, okay, I have to step away. This is not what I thought it would be. This is not the business that I wanted to be a part of. It's not a good fit for me, and that can happen for you too. But what ended up happening is that particular company was so focused on their brand and their products, that when I left, I lost my customers too, and I lost the people that were, business partners too, because it's like they were so invested in the brand name that when I left, people don't follow. And that's typically what happens. And so again, if that's you too, comment 3 in the comments below. So what I could have done better is I could have been more like the teacher diva and, sold the idea of being like a fashion person and had my own personal style. So, this product company that I was selling was like something that I was offering, but it wasn't the only thing I could have offered. I could have offered, I could have been an affiliate, for other companies where I sold, handbags or accessories or shoes, you know, that I found on Amazon that I really liked. Like, I could have done more to be branding myself, so when I left, people still kind of followed and I still had a customer base, you know. And if you build a big team too, if they're really invested in you and they really like you, they'll follow you anywhere. And so it was really kind of a lesson for me in the fact that, you know, it could be a pretty scary thing when you throw all your eggs into one basket and you focus on building your company's name, because something can always happen to that company, and then where are you left? But if you build a personal brand, a personal connection with the people who follow you, whether you're building it for building your team or your products, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you have to leave, you'll have people that follow you to wherever you go. And so I've been learning a lot more about building a personal brand. So anyways, I think that's all I have for you. Let me just check my notes real fast. I think so. So hopefully that makes sense. You know, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions on that. And also, if you would like to dive deeper on building a personal brand, I would highly suggest you check out the 10-day bootcamp from me. I will leave the link in the description area for you, or simply comment more info and I'd be happy to connect with you and dive a little deeper on how I apply this to my business. But I hope to see you guys in another video, and my husband's back, so yay, that means he has food. So I'm happy. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Again, just check out and enter the 10-day bootcamp. It's free. And or just comment more info and we will connect later. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye guys.